Sponsored locally by TVFCU.
So I happen to really love the month of January. I might be in the minority for that reason, but Kim Fox here tells me that maybe I am not so much. She is here talking about an event she has coming up January 18th called Otherworldly Arts. Is that right?
Otherwordly Affair. It's an intuitive arts festival.
Okay, so the reason I will tell that I kind of like the month of January actually is because I think the cold and the wintry weather keeps me indoors and forces me, quote, to kind of turn inward and have that reflection time. It's actually very healing. Now here you are talking about this intuitive arts festival. We can drag that word out a little bit. It is a great time and a long-standing time for that reflection.
It is. So you're at the end of January and February's coming up. You're not quite winter. You just got, but you're not quite spring, and you're like tired of staying in the house. So we're just kind of nurturing. We're done with Christmas. We're done with all that. We've been worn out, and now finally it's coming into January, the late part of January, and you start to feel like a real person again. And you want to create, and you're excited about the upcoming year. So this is a great way to reflect on how you're going to express yourself this year, the creativity, to listen to your intuition, to pray or meditate, whatever gets you close to guidance, and just coming out and getting ready for spring.
Well, it is kind of like that human condition in a way, if you will, because you were talking about whatever gives you guidance and the different things that we're all looking for, whether you're a person who's a dedicated New Year's resolution person, whatever your kind of go-to is for the new year, it all stems from that same need to kind of reconnect and often to reconnect with something that's greater than we are.
Right.
So that's kind of what you're embracing on the 18th.
Time to reconnect with yourself and something greater. I think as we do a lot when we're coming into a new year, like how can I be a better person? So, but this takes it to, I think we're celebrating our creation, our coming out, our intuition, and our spirituality in whichever way you choose to.
I'm watching you struggle a little bit, and the reason I think you are, well, no, I'm going to speak for you. So the reason that I think you're struggling is because this is not a one definition day.
That's true.
Right? This brings together people from all different perspectives.
Yes.
The intuitive part is very much there. So I will say it for you, because you want to be careful with people. So for example, you're going to have a tarot card reader. But then you also have a Christian tarot card reader.
Yeah, yes, we do.
You have some people who will get into, well, you are an artist, you have Random Fox, you'll be doing something.
And I create with intuition. I create with prayer. I connect to the divine, this God, to whatever makes you.
Yeah. Okay. So Kim and I have a chance to talk with each other a few times a year. So this morning when she and I began to talk, I think that there was this little bit of not awkwardness, but you're trying to be very careful because this is really intended to be a day where people can come and feel included, not divided or anything, or not welcomed in.
Exactly.
So everybody, though, I think we live in this very hurried world. And not all of us have a chance to stop and pause and find a way to reflect.
Oh, yeah.
And is that what you're hoping people will find on the 18th?
Yes. Time to come together, to nurture each other, to reflect, and to look forward to what you're going to grow to into the spring and summer.
How much does nature play into this? Are there going to be a lot of artists that are going to have nature reflections?
I think a lot. Because nature is very important to my art, and I think it's very important to a lot of people because it's how you can connect. You can sit out under a tree and have that quiet, and you connect to the earth, to God, to surroundings. So it's a time to get out of the house, to celebrate a little bit, to reflect.
Are there classes that you're holding? I know you mentioned something about a Bridget oak doll.
We're going to make a Bridget oak doll. Now, there's a Saint Bridget in the Catholic faith, and she kind of carries out in the Celtic world into other worlds, and she is the saint of creativity. She is the saint of the coming spring. And so we're kind of celebrating that. So we're going to make a Bridget oak doll, which is you take some long grass, they call it reeds, and we're going to be folding it over and making a doll like back in the days when you didn't have a lot to make dolls with.
Right.
And it's something that you keep on your hearth, and it's supposed to, it helps you through the season. It just kind of brings some warmth to your home, and it's just a tradition.
Is this intended to be for families? Are there things for kids?
It is family friendly. We just ask that there will be some practitioners that might be doing tarot card readings, you know, and that we need it to be a nice, it's not like for kids, but we welcome children.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Okay.
And I want to tell you that I think it's very sweet and endearing that you bring this because you love it. And it gives you a chance to show your art and let you celebrate other people. But you were trying very hard, as you talked with me this morning, to not let anybody think that there's anything there that's not welcoming to everybody.
Right.
And I see your struggle.
I know, we want to all coexist.
Yes.
And this is for fun. This is for showing our local artists, our local people. We want to, we have a clothing swap that's going to come on by Holy Moly Textiles. We have a food truck there. We've got Reiki. We have massage therapy. We have all kinds of artisans, crystals. It's a whole array of different kind of vendors. You're going to be able to go there and have fun, and probably find some really cool deals on that clothing swap. And
well, then here's where you want to be, at Old Hixson Pike in Hixson. There's their website. It's called the Otherworldly Affair Intuitive Arts Market. Go shop Kim. She's Random Fox, and I happen to love this season, so thank you.
Thank you so much, Julie. I really appreciate it.
For the final week of the year, you get 4 deals so good, they're crazy. It's Ford Year-End Mania